In a world where luxury once meant sprawling estates and endless rooms, the tiny house movement has flipped the script. Today, homeowners are learning that elegance isn't about size, it's about design. In this video, we explore how to capture that estate-level sophistication within the cozy footprint of a tiny house. From rustic farmhouse charm to refined architectural details, this tour will show how thoughtful design can transform compact living into a grand experience. The journey begins outside, where the farmhouse aesthetic instantly shines. Picture a white board-and-batten façade, accented with matte black window frames and warm cedar trim. Though compact, the exterior exudes presence through symmetry, proportion, and texture. A classic gabled roof gives the tiny home an estate-like silhouette, while stone skirting and lantern-style sconces add a layer of timeless elegance. This is where the magic begins, curb appeal designed to rival luxury estates, but on a scale that's practical and personal. Stepping up to the porch, you're greeted by a welcoming sense of scale and craftsmanship. The porch itself, though small, features rich wooden decking, wrought iron railings, and a statement front door framed by transom windows. Potted olive trees and vintage planters evoke the serenity of a countryside manor. The key to luxury in small spaces lies in detail, and here, every hinge, light fixture, and trim piece contributes to a feeling of bespoke refinement. Once you step inside, the color palette immediately sets the tone. Soft neutrals dominate, warm whites, gentle beiges, and muted grays inspired by farmhouse estates. Natural light flows effortlessly across shiplap walls and wide plank oak flooring, creating a sense of openness and calm. Subtle contrasts, such as a black barn-style sliding door or brass hardware, ground the space in sophistication. The goal: use light and tone to create the illusion of grandeur within minimal square footage. In the living area, every inch is planned for both comfort and luxury. Built-in seating doubles as storage, with linen cushions and throw pillows in textured fabrics. A small electric fireplace, framed by stone or tile, becomes the heart of the home, echoing the grand hearths of large farmhouses. Above, exposed wooden beams lend character, while layered lighting ensures ambience at any hour. The result is a room that feels rich, warm, and deeply lived in, despite its small footprint. Estate design is built on craftsmanship, and that's equally true here. Wainscoting, crown molding, and decorative millwork bring refinement to each wall. Arched doorways and transom windows create visual flow, giving the impression of space and sophistication. Even in a tiny home, architectural integrity matters. These details echo the grandeur of old estates while keeping the aesthetic modern and clean. The kitchen is the showpiece of any luxury farmhouse, and this tiny version proves that scale doesn't define function or beauty. Shaker cabinetry, quartz countertops, and a farmhouse apron sink bring classic style to compact living. Open shelving displays curated ceramics and glassware, while hidden storage solutions keep the space clutter-free. Brass faucets, under-cabinet lighting, and a statement backsplash elevate the atmosphere, transforming a simple kitchenette into a chef-worthy retreat. Estate living is all about flow and balance. In this tiny house, that same concept is achieved through strategic zoning and seamless transitions. The open-plan layout ensures that the kitchen, dining, and living areas feel connected, while loft spaces and sliding partitions provide privacy when needed. Every pathway feels intentional, every corner has a purpose, and that level of design planning is what brings a grand sense of order to a small home. Instead of a large dining room, this tiny house features a charming breakfast nook tucked beside a window. Built-in benches with hidden drawers surround a solid wood table, echoing the coziness of farmhouse gatherings. Overhead, a small chandelier adds estate flair. Linen placemats, rustic pottery, and a vase of fresh flowers complete the scene. It's proof that even a four-person table can carry the grace of fine dining when styled thoughtfully. The sleeping loft, perched above the main living area, embodies the cozy luxury of a countryside retreat. Framed with natural wood beams and dressed in crisp linens, it feels both intimate and airy. Skylights draw in sunlight during the day and starlight at night, while built-in nightstands and reading sconces offer convenience and charm. A plush area rug softens the floor, and minimalist decor keeps the focus on serenity, a hallmark of true estate-inspired living. The bathroom may be small, but it's designed with all the indulgence of a high-end estate. Marble effect tiles, a glass-enclosed shower, and a rainfall fixture make it feel spa-like. A vintage-inspired vanity with gold hardware and a vessel sink adds farmhouse character, while smart storage nooks ensure functionality. The lighting is soft, layered, and flattering, proving that even the smallest rooms can offer grand comfort and style. Luxury in design comes down to material choices. Here, real wood, stone, metal, and natural fabrics replace synthetic alternatives. Linen drapes, wool throws, and ceramic accessories create tactile richness. Even small details, like a handwoven rug or reclaimed wood countertop, add authenticity. The mix of textures brings warmth, while a consistent palette ties everything together in cohesive, understated elegance. Estate-inspired design relies heavily on lighting to set the mood. In this tiny home, layers of light, from pendant fixtures and sconces to recessed ceiling lights, create dimension and atmosphere. During the day, large windows flood the interior with sunlight. At night, the glow becomes cozy and intimate. Each fixture, from a crystal pendant to an industrial lantern, adds personality and refinement, turning illumination into a design statement. In small homes, clutter is the enemy of elegance. That's why this design uses concealed storage as an art form. Stair drawers, under-seat compartments, and hidden shelving allow everything to have a place. By keeping the visual space clean, the design maintains an estate-like tranquility. Custom cabinetry and multi-purpose furniture ensure functionality without sacrificing style, a hallmark of thoughtful tiny living. Luxury doesn't stop at the door. The outdoor deck acts as an extension of the living space, complete with cozy seating, hanging string lights, and a fire pit. A small garden with raised planters and herbs enhances the farmhouse aesthetic. Even a tiny outdoor shower or bistro setup can add resort-level relaxation. It's about blending indoor and outdoor living seamlessly, just as grand estates do, but with a more personal touch. True luxury in 2025 is sustainable. Solar panels, rainwater collection, and efficient insulation systems bring a sense of independence and environmental harmony. Energy-efficient appliances and smart home features, like app-controlled lighting and heating, combine modern convenience with old-world charm. This tiny home doesn't just look luxurious, it lives luxuriously, balancing elegance with responsibility. While architecture sets the tone, it's the personal touches that bring warmth. Family photos in rustic frames, heirloom quilts, vintage books, and handcrafted ceramics, all tell a story. Estate-level design isn't about perfection, it's about character. This tiny home captures that balance beautifully, showing that true elegance comes from authenticity and heart, not just expensive finishes. From farmhouse inspiration to estate-level refinement, this tiny house proves that grandeur knows no square footage. Through thoughtful design, premium materials, and personal charm, small living becomes a luxurious experience. Every detail, inside and out, tells a story of creativity and craftsmanship. Whether you're downsizing, retiring, or simply seeking a simpler way of life, remember, with the right design, even the tiniest house can feel like a grand estate.